Okay, so welcome everybody to this week's Akashic Tune In, to tune up your life. So yes, this week we are going to be looking at true service. So this is influenced by the cards from Sunday's reveal. And this is the card which hopefully some of you, many of you will recognize this card from the Akashic Oracle card deck. So I'm going to read you the passage, and then the bits that my guides want us to go a bit deeper with is within that message. So we're going to tune into your Akashic Records. We're going to do a little bit of healing. We're going to do some activations that are going to really support you with stepping into true service to yourself in a bigger way, but without guilt, without shame, in particular, that can have us still put others before ourselves. And some of that will be conditioning and habits and things like that as well. So let me know if you're watching live. Let me know if you're watching the replay of this particular session. I would love to hear. And of course, if you love this kind of style of connecting with your Akashic Records, then I have got my Black Friday, one of my Black Friday bliss bundles, my gosh, that's a mouthful, where you get 3 Akashic masterclasses of your choice from my Akashic masterclass library. There's 26 masterclasses, 2-hour sessions with activity sheets, pendulum healing, Akashic journey within the library. So you can pick 3 of those as part of the bundle. So if you want to know more, then I will put the link in the comments, but also you can DM me. But that's a great addition to your healing toolkit that you can dive into at any time, you know, this year, next year, whenever, you know, you'll get different levels of healing every time that you tune in. So let me read a little bit about true service, and then we'll get straight into it. And it'll be a short meditation just to kind of go in, clear what we need to clear, do the activations, and then come back out. Such a beautiful card, though. I absolutely love the waterfall, the kind of flow in this card. Okay, so by pulling this card today, the Akashic Records are asking us to consider where or who you are in service to. Are you supporting yourself, loved ones, and friendships and clients from a place of desperation, lack, or servitude, or from a place of value, integrity, and unconditional love? There'll be a mix of the two, I'm sure. When you place importance on honoring your needs first, then attaining alignment will be effortless. Being in true service to yourself allows you to dissolve the impulse to overgive and to feel responsible for others' results, or to want to fix, save, or heal regardless of consequences for yourself. Operating from a place of true service to others allows space for their misalignments so that they can learn, grow, and evolve too. So the main piece of that was the responsibility part that my guides, your guides, want us to look at. So feeling responsible for other people's results. So I tuned into this a little bit more just to kind of understand. And I think when we feel responsible for other people's results, there's a need within us to feel perhaps validated or feel like we've done a good job because we've taught somebody how to do something. But then when they don't get the results of maybe that training or that teaching or that wisdom or whatever that guidance is, then we perhaps take that to heart and we feel responsible for the fact that they didn't get the same outcome that we did. And so there's a sense of responsibility. So there's that piece there. So then what that can then turn into, if, for instance, we felt responsible for somebody's results and we placed that expectation upon ourselves, then what can happen is then we can feel guilt, we can feel blame for ourselves, we can feel shame because we've taken it upon ourselves to have an expectation on ourselves, but also a sense of responsibility that it's our doing that the other person is supposed to have delivered whatever they were supposed to deliver. So this sense of responsibility and taking over or having control or feeling responsible, then it not panning out can be a thing which we can hold shame and blame around. So there's that aspect, or guilt, perhaps. Then there might be where we have just this urge or this desire to feel responsible or take responsibility for other people's actions. And I think for me personally, I see it mostly in parenting, when I just want to take over, control, do it quicker. And I don't allow my kids, like my boys, to make their own mistakes, because I've been there and done it. So, I want to get it completed. I want to do it quickly. I want to show them how to do it rather than allow them to have the journey. So I feel that I need to take the responsibility of whatever it is that they're doing. And it's, sometimes take over, which is not great. And it's coming from a place of control, because maybe there's a fear of failure or a fear of having to do it all over again. And there's the whole time piece that's then embedded in that. So when we have this responsibility where we feel responsible for other people's results, or we find ourselves in this pattern of taking over, controlling, because we're taking the responsibility basically back off the other person because we don't feel maybe they can do it well enough, then those pieces are giving our power away to something external. And what it means is that it's almost like an energetic drain or distraction, and we're not turning that kind of true service of responsibility for ourselves, back on ourselves. So I want us to go into the records today just to see where perhaps we are holding on to responsibilities from the past, or where we felt that we were responsible for other people's results and it didn't turn out as well as hoped or expected, but also where we maybe have a pattern of taking on responsibility of others because we don't feel that they will get the best results, or the best result that perhaps what we want. And so that's, it's, as I say, it's taking that true service not into true service. The true service needs to come back to ourselves. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to shut my blinds because it's a little bit sunlighty, but I'm not complaining. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Dorothy. Good to see you here. Okay. Good morning, Caroline. I'm Pauline. Okay, perfect. Hopefully you're still here. So thinking about true service, thinking about where you perhaps feel, when we say the word responsibility, do you fear responsibility? Do you take on responsibility of others because you don't believe or fear that they will do it to the standard that maybe you expect? What's your connection? What's your relationship with responsibility? Do you find that you can be responsible quite easily for some things, but then find it really quite difficult in other scenarios? So for some people, taking on responsibility of, say, things that are connected with money and large sums of money, they may shy away from. Or responsibility of making big decisions, and they'd rather have somebody else do that. There's also that kind of connection with responsibility. So where does your relationship sit with responsibility? And it'll probably be a mix of everything. But we essentially want to look at the stuff that pulls your energy away from you being true to yourself, and that you're not draining your energy to others by taking on their responsibilities, feeling that you have to take on their responsibilities because of the relationship that you have. That's the bits that we're going to look at. So if you want to just place your palms upwards, we're going to place ourselves in a very receptive place so that you're able to receive all of the wisdom, the guidance, the healing that will be coming through. And I want you to place your feet upon the floor, or if you're on a bed, just imagine that your feet are firmly planted. And then when you're ready, close your eyes. And then I want you to take a big deep breath in, calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events, bringing back all of that energy, breathing it into the chest, imagining it is beautiful golden light that you're breathing in. This is all of your energy. And on the out breath, I want you to relax the shoulders, allow them to drop, and allowing any energy, anything that's not supporting you, any other people's energies, just to be released from your own auric fields, from your multidimensional being, and allowing divine source light to just evaporate, dissolve anything that you are now releasing. So you may imagine, sense, feel, or just know that there is maybe wisps of smoke, maybe feathers, balloons, whatever it might be, that are just being released, pockets of smoke, whatever it might be. And again, take a big deep breath in, calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events, breathing in that beautiful golden light deep into the chest, bringing back all of your energy to you, cleansed, cleared, pristine and clean. Breathing it deep into the heart. And on the out breath, I want you to release any negative narratives, stories that you're telling yourself perhaps, beliefs and opinions that you've picked up from the collective that are not supporting you. And again, asking for divine source to evaporate these as you release them from your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. And then finally, take one more big deep breath in, calling back all of your energy, this golden light, back from across time, space, people, and events, all the way into the heart, breathing deeply into your heart, bringing that light back to you as it anchors into the heart space and expands your heart chakra so that you can feel the heart opening up like a beautiful lotus flower, spreading its petals as you open your heart. And this, for some of you, may feel a little bit vulnerable, a little bit uncomfortable. But know that you're being held in beautiful divine source light, and it is safe for you to open up your heart, feeling it expanding, maybe pushing against the back, the chest. And on the out breath again, just releasing any lower astral energy, entities, grey fields, spirit, anything that's not supporting you, that's held stuck within the auric field. Again, that divine source light beams its energy all around you. And again, dissolving and evaporating anything that it doesn't serve or support you. And then continue this cycle of breath, this beautiful, deep, golden breath in and releasing out anything that doesn't serve or support you. And your body becomes more and more relaxed as I continue to speak, allowing you to open up yourself, your senses, your intuitive gifts, your clair soul gifts, so that you can connect with your Akashic Records with ease. So imagine thick, strong silver roots now just coming from the soles of the feet, and we're going to push those into the ground. And those silver roots travel by themselves down deep into the earth, through all of the different levels and layers, through the soil, the rocks, the stones, the shale, down to the heart of Mother Earth, which is represented by a beautiful large crystal. Just sense, feel, know, or imagine what kind of crystal is held there at the center of the planet today. You may not know the name, but maybe sense the color. And I want you to wrap your silver roots around that crystal. And as you do, you'll notice that the crystalline energy from the heart of Mother Earth, her unconditional love, starts to transfer into your roots. And your roots absorb this crystalline energy back up through the different levels and layers of the planet, back up through your body, into your heart, opening up all your meridians, your nadis, your chakras, bringing you back into perfect balance. And that crystalline energy now travels through the top of your head into the etheric chakras, just connecting and opening up all aspects, all energy points that you hold, cleansing and clearing all of those points. Asking for divine source light now to connect with the top of your head, And feeling perhaps a golden beam of light now being poured to the top of the head, into the crown. And it's almost like molasses or honey that's now moving down this really beautiful, thick, golden liquid that's just moving down into the body, through all of your limbs, all of your organs, all aspects of you being filled with this golden light, feeling centered, feeling relaxed. Again, just checking in with the shoulders, checking in with the head, the forehead, the jaw, just making sure that you are fully relaxed. Now we're going to bring in your spirit team. These will be beings of 100% pure love and light only. And now stepping into your space, we're inviting them in. These will be beings of all types: archangels, angels, ascended masters, goddesses, gods, elemental energies, the Fae, galactic beings, star races, galactic councils. All are welcome. Ancestors, family guides. Please step into the space with us, make yourself known. And just notice if there's perhaps a temperature change around you, maybe feeling a little bit more tingling within your auric field, around your head, around the body. Just know if you don't feel anything at all or sense anything, that's okay. Just know that your spirit team are with you. They're right beside you. And then we're going to call the 6 archangels in now to hold you in space of angelic white light, with Archangel Michael now stepping in behind you, Archangel Gabriel to your left, Archangel Raphael to your right, Archangel Uriel in front of you, Archangel Sandalphon, please take a space below our feet, ensuring that we are connected in with the crystalline grid of the earth. And Archangel Metatron, please bring down the crystalline grid from divine source, from our spiritual sun, Helios, through our own portal sun, through our solar junction chakra and down into our crown. Fully feeling plugged into the divine source light, knowing that we're earthed and grounded with Mother Earth. And Archangel Metatron completes that divine light above your head. Those 6 archangels now connect with each other, holding you an angelic white light. Now start to bring your awareness to the purple portal of light, making itself known at the third eye. Imagine, sense, feel, or just know that that purple portal of light is there. And when you're ready, I want you to step through the purple portal of light. Find yourself in front of a door. This is a large door. And on the door is your details, your full name, your date of birth, your place of birth. Once you sense, feel, or know that those details are there, you know that you're at your Akashic Record door. And when you're ready, place your hand upon the door handle and open the door to your cosmic library. Step into your Akashic Records and allow the door to shut gently behind you. Take a few more steps in and just get accustomed to how your Akashic Record looks, feels, or using your senses, or just knowing that you're in your records, maybe using your imagination. And as you stand within your Akashic Records, you'll notice that there's a long, large table in the middle of your library. Head towards that long, large table. And on the table, you'll notice that there's a large book. This is your present lifetime book, the one that you are editing and updating every second of the day, with all of your choices, your decisions, your thoughts, your feelings, your memories, your actions. Everything is recorded. Just connect with your present lifetime book. And as you place your hands upon the book, one or at least one of your Akashic Record keepers have now appeared beside you. Turn towards your guide and greet them in any way that feels appropriate. Your Akashic Record keepers are pleased that you're here today, knowing that to step into true service to ourselves can be uncomfortable, it can be challenging because of the expectations we place upon ourselves to succeed, perhaps family conditioning or societal expectation that's placed upon us. But true service is where we can give the most, not only to ourselves, but to others. And it comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of fulfillment. But the time and space that we have to honor being in true service to ourselves can be unnecessarily taken up by feeling that we need to be responsible for others. Perhaps be taking the actions of that responsibility when it's not ours to take. Feeling guilt if we don't take the responsibility because it's what we've always done. But today we are going to wash away any desires, urges, impulses, or maybe emotions of guilt, shame, that has us stuck in this pattern of responsibility. Perhaps not trusting others to make their own mistakes and learn from them. So your guides lead you over to a portal of light that's starting to appear in front of you. It's an aquamarine coloured portal. Once you see that portal of light appearing before you, I want you to step through the portal of light. And as you step through, you can hear running water. And as the scene unfolds in front of you, you can see that there's the most beautiful, multicoloured waterfall there in front of you. Your guides lead you over to this waterfall, and you'll notice that there's a small pool of water that this waterfall falls into. This is a shallow pool of water that your guides are now inviting you to step into. So taking off your shoes and socks and anything else that you wish to release, now step forward into that pool of water, and you'll notice that the temperature of the water is not too hot, it's not too cold. It's just perfect for you. And the water feels soft somehow. It feels calm. And you know that this water holds healing energy codes within it. So anything that needs to be released from any timeline, lifetime, universe, or dimension that has you feel the heaviness of responsibility or the urge to be responsible for others can now be washed away through the feet. But also as you head towards the waterfall and stand beneath the waterfall, Allow those healing waters to also enter into the crown, enter into your aura. This is like a waterfall of multi-dimensional, multicolored codes that fall through your being, fall through your own light. And again, pushing through anything that's not serving or supporting you, anything that's held within your energetic DNA, in any of the conscious levels, is just being pushed through the body, through the aura, so that it can be released into the water. And as you allow the water to fall all around you, you may notice perhaps memories, maybe a certain pattern of behavior or a person that you can connect with in terms of responsibility, where you maybe don't give them enough responsibility or don't allow them to be responsible enough. Just notice what is coming through to you in terms of words or images, messages, feelings, a sense of knowing. Maybe where you took on responsibility and it had dramatic results for yourself and for perhaps those around you. As we wash away these fears, these stories, these memories, or the energetics that don't support you connected with these memories, just allow the golden light of true service, of honoring your own needs, to fill and replace anything that is being released from the records, knowing that all knowledge, wisdom, and information will be kept intact in your records, but we're just releasing the energetic hold that perhaps the trauma, the beliefs, the conditioning, the habits, the impulses have. Allowing your shoulders to relax as you receive these codes of light, multicolored, multidimensional codes of true service, knowing that you can confidently honor your own needs and that everybody else wins. It's not selfish, it's self-full. So we're just allowing anything, any experiences perhaps that are coming through where you have maybe placed your own needs first and it's been met with judgment, criticism. And so then you revert back to putting other people first. Just releasing those experiences, those traumas, the wounding that's connected there. Allowing everything to be released into the water, alchemized, transmuted. And when you feel that you have received enough of these true service codes, that you have been cleansed and cleared, step out of the waterfall and head back towards the purple portal of light. Walking with your guide through your records, past your present lifetime book on the table, knowing that these codes will remain within your multidimensional being as a reminder of the importance of true service to yourself, that it's self-full, and that everybody wins. Allowing yourself to have others take on responsibility for their own journey, and that it's safe for that to happen. It's a gift to allow other people to take their own responsibilities. When you're ready, say goodbye to your guides. Open the door of your Akashic Records. Step out of your cosmic library, and out loud or in your mind, I want you to say, I now close my Akashic Records. Start to head towards the purple portal of light. And when you're ready, start to step through it. And start to rub your feet upon the floor. Start to rub your hands upon your thighs. And start to bring yourself back round. And if you've got any questions or anything you're not sure about, or anything that came up for you, any particular memories or thoughts or people, then please do share them in the comments and I'll come back to you. If there's any questions or anything that you want me to respond to, absolutely, I'll here for that. Make sure you drink lots of water over the next 24 hours because that recoding, the healing will all continue. You don't have to do anything. You just drink lots of water because it flushes the physical system of any negative energies. Also, what you're doing is you're keeping yourself hydrated, so any other wisdom or guidance that can come through, you're hydrated to be able to receive that, because water is a conductor of knowledge. So the more hydrated we are, the more available we are to receive guidance from our guides, straight from our Akashic Records, as downloads, information. But also it just keeps the body clear as well. So let me know how you found that session. I'm feeling very tingly and very chilled. So I know that those codes are going to just continue to vibrate through the body for a little while longer. So I'm just going to sit in that and yeah, just see how I get on with not taking on so much responsibility of others and just being more in true service to myself, whatever that might look like. Okay, so love and blessings. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you very, very soon.